Day three of my high ticket sales journey. And yeah, I started the job I talked about from day two. First day was pretty good. Honestly, I got 300 dials. Go high levels, the software we used, it was a bit slow. But yeah, it was pretty good. I got 300 dials. A lot of financial DQs. I was only able to book like five people, but that's like literally leads who are good enough to actually invest. Every other lead was super financially disqualified. But if we run like proper marketing, which is like they're gonna boost it up, right? They were just testing. I could definitely crush on this offer. And just honestly thinking about it, if I continue doing well on this offer, like this offer does well, being a closer by July or August for this offer would just be crazy. So I think one thing I'm gonna do now is again, I work like 10 hours today. Could have worked more, but again, I had to sleep a bit. Yeah, I could definitely like practice closing like once a day with mocks with other people. I think I really need to implement that. But yeah, the calls were pretty good. One thing about the calls were sometimes like I'll have a good call and then literally midway it'll just be I'll start stuttering. Like not stuttering, but I'll mix up words. And like my authority frame will drop, right? Like that's one issue I was facing. Um Basically sometimes speaking I would like mix up the words cuz the business model is remote cleaning business and just saying that like fast and like continuous is like so annoying. Anyways, that was one. Definitely could improve that. If I'm sharper, then my authority frame would increase like crazy, right? Which is gonna make the leads like and the calls much better. Another issue I was facing was I can kind of handle it now because I got trained in this, but bro, dealing with leads who think they're an expert, like I'll ask them a simple question. Okay, and you're worried about maybe this business won't work out. What if this current business doesn't work out and like the other business and you don't start another business, right? Like I ask her that, she's instantly like no, it's gonna work out, right? Like I just know, like no matter, I'm like yeah, I know it's good. Like I'm not saying you're not gonna do it, I'm asking you. But let me just do something for the thumbnail. But yeah, basically I'm literally just asking, bro. Like I'm like okay, and what if it doesn't work out, right? Like just what if? And what the answer I was trying to get out of her was she was gonna be like, oh, then I'm gonna be in a bad spot, and I was like, okay, to prevent that, like, what do we actually have to do? And like, oh, get the help, and then like blah blah blah, go from there, right? But it's just so annoying. I still booked her in, which is good, right? Because she had like tons of money and like I was able to save it, but she was so annoying with it. Anyways, I just gotta be better with leads who like think they're an expert. Bro, some of these leads like, bro, you're not different. Like you filled in an application, you're there for a damn reason. You're there for a reason. You're there for a reason, right? Like it's so simple. You're there for a reason, right? And you're talking about, oh, I know what I'm doing, bro. What do you mean? You're the same as everyone else. You have the same pain points. Why would I treat you differently? But whatever. Like I just gotta like I understand the idea on how to deal with these guys, but I can't implement it. I keep messing up. So I gotta deal with I gotta get better at dealing with like if a lead is not like that, like dude, I'm so good. Like for the fun of it today, I had a call where I don't know, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna mess with this or like I'm gonna get this lead over his limiting belief, right? Even though I knew he was a financial DQ. Bro, I'm not even kidding. Like I'm so good at getting over limiting beliefs, right? But it only works with leads who I can kind of slap around, right? Like my confidence level will be here, or like I guess my ego or whatever, like my authority frame. But if I get a lead who thinks their authority frame is so tough and they don't even let you speak, and it's even worse if they have a very good job and if they're rich as fuck. That's when it's bad. If they're not rich, then sure. But if they're actually rich as fuck and they actually have a job and they're doing better than you, it's like, bro, it's so annoying because they'll be like, okay, what's the strategy? And then like I'll try to speak, I'll try to ask something. No, no, yeah, but like what's the strategy? I'm like, bro, like Just let me speak, bro. Just let me speak. And if I say something wrong, boom, hang up, right? Anyways, so I think if I got sharper with what I said, like not mix up the words, sometimes I'll stutter as well. Um, I think that's gonna increase my authority frame so much if I'm sharper. And it's also dealing with the leads who think they're experts. Like I'm trying to think how could I deal with those guys? I think it's just sharpness, bro. I think if I'm sharp and I'm like, hey, you're just like everyone else. You're here for a reason. I'm not here to play games, right? Like I think because someone told me, so one of my mentors told me, you have to be straightforward with these guys. Like these guys who don't fuck around, you got to be straightforward with them. You got to get to the point with these guys because they're not here to play around, right? Um, so I think I need to get better at that, just being sharper and like getting to the point. But that's kind of what it is. Other than that, though, I could also get better at like dealing with leads who, like, again, I'm pretty good at this. This is not a problem. But the leads who are just like, well, I saw the ad, man. I'm just curious, and like, oh, like I don't know, it just came to my mind. Like I'll joke around with it, and like it usually works. I'm like, oh, wait, you just woke up today and you wanted to start a business, right? And they're like, oh, I don't know, blah, 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 and like it's a funny moment, but I can deal with those pretty well, right? Dealing with the people who aren't sure like why they're here and stuff, or they're just very cold. They're like, yeah, yeah, right? Not like ego or like they think they're an expert. They just don't really give a shit. I could get better at dealing with those leads. I'm already pretty good at it, but like there's some cracks I have here and there where I'm like, okay, you know what? Like I'm kind of doing this wrong, and then I'll start going in a loop, and then I'm trying to like get something out of them. Usually I'll just give it to them. I'm like, yeah, man. Like most people, usually want to make extra money because they want more freedom and stuff. Like, would that be fair to say? Whatever. And then like they kind of give it to you, but I only do that if it takes too long. Well, yeah, I don't know. I gotta get better with this shit. Dealing with kind of those, and yeah, that's kind of what my day was like. I'm excited for tomorrow. I just hope we run more marketing and it goes even better. So yeah, this was pretty good. Again, I didn't make any money, but all those calls I had, I booked them for the same day, but like they didn't watch the information, the resources, even though I made them watch it. Like I said, you need to watch them. They didn't watch it, obviously. So yeah, I'm just gonna see what happens, right? Like I was literally straight up. I was like, we're gonna cancel the call if you don't watch these. Like you need to watch these to understand the value of them, right? To understand the strategy itself. And then the call is to tailor it to you and kind of create a game plan. Anyways, we're gonna see how it is, and yeah,